This weekend we're checking out Ohio's East Fork State Park. It's east of Cincinnati and host to a great big regatta, rowing regatta, a couple times a year. And that's why we're visiting this weekend. But Ohio's East Fork State Park is actually basically two different state parks. There's a north side, which we'll check out, and also a south side, where we'll go hiking. And to get from one side to another, about 25 minutes. So if you want to see the whole thing, it takes some driving to get around. On the north side of the lake is the town of Afton and Batavia. There's also Williamsburg, and that's where the entrance is to the different camping areas. On the south side there's an entrance near the town of Bantam, and that's where you get to the swimming areas and more of the hiking and mountain biking locations. Not only are there plenty of equestrian trails at East Fork State Park, there's also some great bike trails as well. If you're a biker, a e-biker, you should check these out. Here's what a lot of the sites look like at East Fork State Park. There's a spot to pull in a RV, but you can put a tent up too in the grass, but the tent can't be very big. It's just big enough for most of what you want to do. The Blue Blazes here inside East Fork State Park are a pretty neat conjunction of three different long distance trails. There's the Buckeye Trail, that's a 1,400-mile trail that makes a ring inside the state of Ohio. There's a North Country Trail that skirts the Great Lakes and goes from North Dakota all the way to Vermont. And then finally, there's the American Discovery Trail. The American Discovery Trail runs east to west all across the U.S. from the Atlantic to the Pacific. So that makes the Blue Blazes here a sign of a really neat conjunction, because all three trails overlap right in this little section of the state park. All the trails here at East Fork State Park, or a lot of them, seem to be dual use or even triple use. So that sign back there means it's a bike trail as well as a hiking trail. And so I've seen mountain bikers come through here. There's also lots and lots of horse trails in this area, which means that sometimes the path has branches cut like 8 or 9 feet off the ground. The bikes mean that sometimes there's like bike treads in the middle of the trail, which is great. I mean, I'm happy to see lots of people get outside and make use of this part of Ohio. All that use does mean that there's a lot of wear on these trails, and oftentimes when there's a switchback, someone has shortcut it and shortened their trip a little bit. But what that really means is that when you're hiking through the forest, you'll come upon lots of places where it looks like there's a fork in the trail. There's probably not an actual fork, but just be ready to be confused a lot. I should also tell you that this park has a trail called the World Walker Trail in honor of a local from Bethel who walked around the world. It's a 34-mile trail. It rings the park and actually rings the lake as well. And 34 miles has 6 or more backcountry sites and a couple kind of official campsites as well, with that would have fire rings. You'd have to pay for those. But man, if you live in Cincinnati, that sounds like a great weekend to me. Take Friday off work, take 3 days, be in the backcountry, and out and enjoy the peace and quiet. And thanks to everyone who's come along on this journey. I appreciate you watching, and thank you to everyone who's hit the like and subscribe button. We'll see you next time.